Good afternoon. As the 2019 Excellence Core Value Award winner, I would like to begin this ceremony by congratulating this year's deserving honorees and sharing with you a little bit about excellence. Excellence is the result of hard work, high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. Excellence isn't just about being naturally gifted at something, rather it's about the time, commitment, and determination required to achieve your goals. As Vince Lombardi said, perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. People who exhibit excellence constantly strive to become the best version of themselves by working hard to turn their goals into reality. People who excel make the conscious decision to consistently do ordinary things extraordinarily well. Aristotle is quoted as saying, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. This is true as excellence isn't a one-time achievement, but a pattern of hard work, motivation, and focus. Those who excel exemplify characteristics including integrity, confidence, commitment, determination, and accountability. People who are excellent are those who outwork everyone around them and pursue their goals with passion and dedication. They are willing to push themselves outside of their comfort zone to reach their goals. So as you look at your own ambitions, ask yourself, what am I doing to set myself apart from the rest to excel?
My name is Eliza Brickner, and I am a softball player on the Danbury varsity softball team. It is my great honor to present the Excellence Danbury Core Value Award to Mrs. Cindy Fish. Mrs. Fish is nothing less than excellent when it comes to the Danbury girls softball program. Not many people consider thinking about what it takes to run and be in charge of a softball program. They may only see what the coaches do on the field or at practice. But Mrs. Fish is in charge of what people do not see. She is the person who is in charge of apparel and distributing uniforms, writing lineup cards before games, doing the book during games, which then allows us to look at team stats and work on certain things at the next practice. She is also what my teammates and I call our team mom. Mrs. Fish always has an open ear and we can talk to her about anything both on the field and in the classroom. She is always so positive and has such a fun spirit at practice. The most important thing that Mrs. Fish does to help the softball program is to work with the younger softball girls. It is easy for people to only think of a program as here and now, but Mrs. Fish is helping to develop the skills of younger girls and help show them their love for softball so that our school's softball program can continue to get better and better for generations to come. Congratulations, Ms. Fish, on this very well-deserved award.
Hi, I'm Carly Pelfrey. I nominated Mrs. Fish because she is a kind, passionate person. She has helped me in softball and has always been on time and ready. She has been a great PYL coach and a sub. She is always smiling and makes me laugh. She shows true excellence.
I nominated Mrs. Fish because she helps out with softball all the time and is the definition of excellence.
Hi, my name is Molly Murata. Miss Fish is not only a sub at Danbury, but she's also the girls' PYAL softball coach. Mrs. Fish is always on time and ready. She is so loving and caring to everybody, whether she knows you or not. She's always complimenting us on how good we're doing and how amazing we are. And whenever you don't know how to do something, she's always there.
It is an honor to speak on behalf of Mrs. Jen Nicholl, our recipient of the Core Value Award of Excellence. As we think about the definition of excellence, Mrs. Nicholl is the model of individualizing goals to meet all of our needs, and she does her absolute best every single day to make sure that the goals are accomplished. She has become an important resource to our staff and has even reached out to parents to bridge the school to home education. I feel that it is Mrs. Nicholl's style of delivering instruction that really defines excellence. By fulfilling our needs, Mrs. Nicholl brings in movement, laughter, music, and an overabundance of compassion and empathy. Our students light up and begin smiling the moment they see her. Thank you, Mrs. Nicholl, for being the reason we smile and laugh while we're learning. The kindness and care that you put into all of us truly makes a difference. Armani, what do you love about Mrs. Nicholl?
We did matching games and we played the Oreos and we get to eat them.
I like the thing that you got off bananas.
I love that when you search for things.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like the I Spy thing.
The I Spy games? Those are awesome, aren't they? What do you love, Josie?
I did letters with the Nicholl.
She says letters with you? Yep. Do we learn how to sing the ABCs? Oh, yeah. Ruthie, what do you love about Mrs. Nicholl the most?
When we put the Cheerios on our tongues, we did that, and then we pour them in and chewed them. The same thing as Ruthie.
The Cheerios.
When the Cheerio thing, the Cheerios. You put them in your mouth and you do this. All done.
All of them? You like all of the things she plays with us?
Yeah.
I cannot think of anyone better to earn the Excellence Award than Mrs. Nicholl. The amount of dedication that she has towards all students and our entire staff is incredible and truly inspiring. Mrs. Nicholl is continually raising the bar for our staff and our students, and her passion shines through on everything that she does and every person that she works with. I have learned more from Mrs. Nicholl during her first half of the year here at Danbury than I would have ever imagined, and I am truly a better educator because of it. I can't wait to see where our preschoolers and our parents are going to end up academically and socially because of all of the knowledge that they have gotten thanks to Mrs. Nicholl. We are so lucky to have someone like her who strives for excellence in every single thing that she does. We love you, Mrs. Nicholl.
Hello, my name is Nick Sowers, and I'm a senior here at Danbury High School. When I think of someone who exemplifies excellence, one of the first names that comes to mind is Mrs. Nicholl. I have gotten to know Mrs. Nicholl over the course of the school year and have seen why she represents excellence perfectly. For example, she is my speech teacher and she really knows what things I need to work on and improve. She is willing to help me figure out how to solve any issues that arise and could build my skills for the future. Whenever I meet with her, we have great discussions about many different things and the steps I need to take in order to meet the goals I set for myself. These are examples of how someone demonstrates and exemplifies excellence, and Mrs. Nicholl does just that. Without further ado, it is my honor to present the Core Value Award for Excellence to Mrs. Jennifer Nicholl. Congratulations, Mrs. Nicholl.
Mrs. Nicholl is deeply committed to her profession and demonstrates that through the great deal of enthusiasm, not only when working with the students, but also when collaborating with staff. Mrs. Nicholl is passionate about her work and has a positive approach to learning and teaching, which is wonderfully contagious. Mrs. Nicholl is engaging, patient, and meets her students' needs no matter what it takes. Some days you may see her having children crawling on the floor and singing the alphabet, and other days making faces into a mirror to help the children with their sounds. Every day, in every way, Mrs. Nicholl is supportive and challenges her students at the same time. On behalf of those who nominated Mrs. Nicholl, I am honored to present the Core Value Award for Excellence to Mrs. Jennifer Nicholl. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Erin Lavelle, and I'm a fourth grade teacher here at Danbury. It is my pleasure to nominate fourth grader Samantha Lee for this year's Excellence Award. Samantha is a student I can always rely on to be working to the best of her ability. Fourth grade can be a difficult year, but her determination and hard work combine to make her a great student. Outside of academics, Sam is a true classroom leader. She makes sure she is following directions and paying attention at all times throughout her day. She loves to give a helping hand whenever she can. I've seen her stop many times to hold the doors for younger students or pick up things in the hallway. Sam is loved by her classmates and has a great relationship and bond with all of them. Every day she shows up to class with a big smile on her face, dressed to impress and ready to learn. I can't thank Sam enough for all the help she has given me throughout this school year. Congratulations, Samantha, on receiving our Core Value Excellence Award for Elementary.
Sam deserves the Excellent Award because she is kind and always helps others when it's needed.
Sam deserves this award because she is very kind and she is responsible. She helps out everyone in class.
Sam deserves this award because she is a great classroom leader.
Sam deserves this award because she is a great role model for other kids.
I think Sam deserves this award because she's responsible and listens to the teacher.
I think Sam deserves this award because she's a good friend and always there when I need her.
When I think of excellence and our Danbury definition of maintaining high standards in all areas, Miss Ella Griezbach fits that description perfectly. But I am not speaking of just her abilities as a student in the classroom, but as a person. She encompasses all of our core values here at Danbury well. She leads by example, she makes sure to complete tasks, and is accountable for her actions. She is kind and caring, she fosters positive relationships, and she helps others through service. If that doesn't help, perhaps this part of a quote from a fantastic 80s movies will help. I am reminded of Abraham Lincoln as portrayed in the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Are dedicated to a proposition, which is true in my time as it is in your time. Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes! Ella is excellent to others in so many little ways. She's willing to share glimpses of who she is in creative projects, and when she shares something that sparks her interest, you can see it in the way she lights up and gets excited about it. It's a reserved excitement, but it's there. Miss Griezbach is also prepared and ready to go each day for class, as others may need to request to go to their locker for something they forgot. She is quiet and ready to learn. But she also does her best to understand, and when she makes mistakes, she pays attention, learns, and corrects that error before she completes her project or her assessment. But the last 2 years was not the first time I had an assignment submitted in which Ella was a participant. Years earlier, when Miss Griezbach was in 2nd grade, she helped her big sister with the video project for my class, and I've been looking forward to meeting her and having her as a student. Needless to say, I have not been disappointed. Congratulations, Miss Griezbach. You are deserving of this award. And Ella, continue to be excellent to everyone you meet. And then you will find your life to be a wonderful party.
Ella Griezbach and I have been best friends since we were 3 years old, and I've seen her constantly strive to be her best at anything she puts her mind to, especially her academics. Ella is always prepared, organized, and never complains. When working with Ella on a project or assignment, she is always very on task and always makes sure to get the work well done and on time. Ella is also a very kind and loyal friend. I can think of so many times that Ella has been there for me no matter what. I nominated her because she is very deserving of this award, and I'm so happy that she was chosen as a middle school award winner for excellence. I am so proud of you, Ella.
Danbury Lakers. Today I have the pleasure of recognizing senior Grayson Clark to receive the core values of excellence. It's a great award and sums up Grayson tremendously. I'd like to share that coaching Grayson in the game of golf over the last 5+ years, I've learned a lot about Grayson as a person and as a competitor. I've had the pleasure of watching him grow as a leader and become a man of excellence. I do know that being recognized is not something that Grayson enjoys. He would very much not receive an award, be recognized in any sort of video like this. This is the exact opposite of his personality. So it makes me sort of laugh. It's going to happen either way. So it also reminds me of a story that we were on the first tee at the state tournament, and there's all these people around, other teams, other spectators. It is a very challenging first hole. I'm nervous as a coach, but try not to show it. I know he is nervous. And after he hits a tee shot, and he did very well, we're walking down the fairway, and I asked him, "Can I ask you a question?" He said, "Sure." I said, "How nervous were you on the first tee?" And he said, "Oh, coach, that was nothing compared to that tunnel walkthrough with all the students and teachers going to the van." And it made me laugh, Probably the biggest pressure situation of every kid in that tournament they've ever been through, and Grayson didn't think that was a big deal. But him being recognized and being outside of his comfort zone, that made him more nervous. But that tells you a little bit about something about Grayson. He is a quiet leader. He is somebody that doesn't need this and doesn't ask for it, but he does things behind the scenes. For instance, I noticed after a girls' basketball game, all the students were leaving, parents were leaving, our team won, and Grayson, without looking to be recognized, and really without any notice of anybody else, was cleaning up the student section after we left somewhat of a mess. Why? Because he's thinking about the next person who has to clean that up, wants our school to always look good. So not only when he's on campus here or when he's off, he is representing Danbury in its best qualities. Grayson has extremely high GPA. He's in the top 10 of his class. Everything that he does is to study for himself, for his grades, to better his teammates. He took on a leadership position in basketball this year, which made a difference with our overall team wins and performance on the floor. Grayson simply wants to leave every situation better than when he found it. He cares a lot about others and our school. He represents the highest quality, and that's why he is receiving the Excellence Award. My last story is I want to show a picture of Grayson preparing for the state tournament. We practiced all weekend in situations, and this first picture is at CIC. Now, this next picture is in reality in the tournament at Ohio State's Scarlet Golf Course. As you can see, there's a big difference between the size of the sand traps. But if you look closely enough, it's the exact same shot. And Grayson, being the strong-headed individual that he is, and being smart with his preparations, that he wasn't intimidated by all the pomp and circumstance with the state tournament, wasn't intimidated by the size of sand traps and water, because he knows that in the smallest setting to the largest, it's the exact same. And it kind of sums up excellence at Danbury. If you're excellent in Danbury in this small school, you're ready for the real world and bigger things around you. Grayson, thank you for being a great example for our kids and what this small school can do for you and what you are doing for this small school.
What a privilege today that I get to talk about Grayson receiving the Excellence Award. To me, Grayson embodies what I look for in an athlete and student. He never sets himself above fellow athletes except in carrying out responsibilities that are given. He understands what it takes to be successful. Hard work, extra time, and discipline are the cornerstones by which he operates. Grayson is a great role model and truly a great human being. It's been a privilege to talk about him.